if
My
you need
last
help,
dating
blink
tips
twice.
video went viral because I told y'all the truth. So let me tell y'all a little bit more truth on dating. The reason why I have a Ugandan queen and I don't have an American woman is 3 reasons, okay? Number one,
Wait, hold on. Before he gets into his tips, it says, sister, if you need help, blink twice. Already in this clip, she's blinked about a solid 6 times, but let's get back in it. Number one.
American women are addicted to Instagram.
American
you hear
women
what
addicted.
I'm saying to you? I want a real love. I'm not talking about likes. I'm not talking about follows. I'm talking about love in real life.
Talk about it.
And if you want real love, then you need to go to Uganda. Next thing, Americans get up with the hookup culture. All right? You know what hookup culture is? That means you sleep with somebody one day and then you sleep with someone else the next. I'm not about that hookup culture. I'm a one-woman man.
All right.
That's it. Okay? My third reason, and this is it, and I'm really tired that I have to do these videos for y'all, but this is the truth, okay? So please listen and listen good.
I'm listening.
The last time, those American women, they want a career. They want to be the CEO.
Oh.
You know what I want? I want a woman that's going to care more about the family than about the pocketbook.
Oh.
You hear what I'm saying out there?
I hear you.
Listen, I want a woman that's going to take care of the family, that's going to take care of the kids, that's going to be a mother, that's going to be a beautiful wife. That's what I want. And other American men want it too.
They do.
And that's why I got me a Ugandan queen.
Go ahead.
If you listen, and if you listen good, you'll go to Uganda and get you a queen too. Don't make me make another video.
What I find so interesting is the beginning of it, he said, I don't like women posting to the gram, but sir, what are you doing right now? You're posting to the gram. And listen, outside of the aggressive holding in the creepy demeanor of the video, like, he ain't say nothing wrong. But I think what he's bringing up demonstrates the frustration of modern men today. Modern women will shame men that go to other countries for different customs and cultures. But that's the same logic of like a car dealer shaming you for going to another dealership with better quality vehicles in it. It's the same thing. And let's not be the all police as I say that. It's not all, not all, not all. But what if I told you that you can fly to a place where most of which have much more personality traits that are for dudes that want to be a one-woman man. A lot of these dudes are just foregoing their life at home to have much more better chance for women with cultures and customs that are more aligned for them being of marriageable material. A lot of dudes are just fed up and they're tired of the bullshit. And this guy is apparently one of them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's survival of the fittest out here. Do the best that you can for who you are, what you look like, how much money that you have, gents. But this just demonstrates the frustration of the modern man, so much so that he will export himself in order to get away from these modern day feminists.
Yo, let's lock in real quick. Shout out to the homie, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, man, the big homie. Appreciate his content, and you know I always try to find the best of the best when it comes to taking the clips that I think are going to be the most valuable. Now, the tribal community is made up of a lot of different brothers, Caucasian brethren as well. And for a lot of us black men, honestly, the truth is, a lot of us are choosing to head over to Brazil, Colombia, the DR, Southeast Asian countries, Philippines, Thailand, Japan, places like that. But very rare do you hear, not saying that we don't, but very rare do you hear about us traveling to Uganda and places like that. But what we have today is this Caucasian guy, hella aggressive if you ask me, but nonetheless, a Caucasian brethren who has found his Ugandan queen. Now, in his particular video, as aggressive as he is, I do believe that, like my man Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews said, he made some great fucking points, right? Number one, point made. Women in the West are addicted to the Instagram social media culture, right? Posting all the time. And although my man MTR called him out on it, he's like, yo, aren't you making the same type of content that you try to chastise women for? He called him out for it, but I guess he felt this was his only way to convey the message in order to get people to understand exactly where the fuck he was coming from, right? And he feels like women in other countries are not going to be so obsessed with the Instagram social media culture like women in the West are. And to an extent, he's right and he's wrong about that. In the Philippines, social media culture is a big deal, at least from what I've seen. It's not a big deal that it's taken themselves away from the reality of looking for a good man and wanting to be with a good man and stuff like that. But, they are into the social media aspect of it as well. I assume in Uganda and places like that, or the places he was talking about where he met his young lady, that may not be such a big deal. Second thing he talked about was what? Damn, off the top of my head, I can't remember. Give me a second. I got you. The second thing he talked about was the whole hookup culture, right? And how he pretty much fancies himself as a one-woman type of man. And I respect that. I respect that 100%, man. If you are just looking forward to be in a singular relationship one-on-one with your young lady and you find it difficult because hookup culture in the West has somewhat been tainted and women are just participating in it and sleeping with guys on top of guys and stuff, and then of course you got guys doing it the same, and you kind of feel like the women or the options that you have in the West aren't going to be suitable to your taste, so you want to go to a place like Uganda to find your woman, or a place abroad. He brings up a great point about that as well. And number 3, his last point is, he was talking about how most of the women in the West are more concerned about securing the bag as opposed to being a part of the family, growing the family, caring about the family, and being one with the family, taking care of the household, taking care of the husband and stuff like that. They're more concerned about getting the bag and having careers. I guess he felt that his Ugandan queen was the one that is in it to be a part of the relationship, right? And I respect that 100%, right? And then my man MTR goes into a whole thing about, one great point that I have to fucking lock in on. He was talking about how you get shamed, for an example, at a car dealership if you go from one car dealership to the next, right? If you go to a car dealership lot that has better options, better pickings, or, a better quality of cars per se in this particular example, you're going to get shamed by the other lot because that's where you're choosing to go to find your car or the car that's best suited for you. Same rules apply in the dating landscape, ladies and gentlemen. If I choose to go abroad, if I choose to find a young lady abroad because I feel like that's more suitable for me, that's more of the type of vehicle that is suitable for me. Y'all gonna get mad at me because I'm not choosing the quote unquote American made brands, right? If that's the way you want to put it, the westernized modern brand. And, I do believe, like my man MTR says, that the gentleman, the modern day man, I kind of consider myself in that category as well. It's kind of a frustrating thing. It's very, very frustrating to be a part of a culture wherein the whole landscape of the women have just changed completely. Even when I was in high school, you could see it a little bit, but it wasn't enough to where it was a shift in the way men think about not even wanting to deal with these women. It was more or less, hey man, this is what we got to deal with. Let's put up with it because this is all we got. That was pretty much the mentality, and I kind of feel that's the mentality of most men now. Fuck it, man. This is all we got. So fuck it. Let's see what let's make it work with what we have. No longer do we have to do that, gentlemen. No longer do we have to subject ourselves to being with certain types of women that do not necessarily fit what we are looking for. And I fuck with that. And that's what's going to change and transcend and create this modern day movement for modern day men and some women as well to look to find women abroad. Now, my man found his Ugandan queen. I have always wanted to go to Africa. I have never taken it off my bucket list. It just hasn't been in the books yet, but it will be very, very soon. I know my big brother O'Shea spent a lot of time in Kenya, Uganda, got a whole channel based off of that, the Kinganda channel. So, it's like these options are out there for black men as well. I know a lot of us are choosing South America and Southeast Asia as places to go, but we cannot, under any circumstances, knock the fact that places in Africa might be a little bit more of a suitable step for men to at least look at exploring, right? I know the white guys are definitely checking it out, as we can see, and I'm definitely interested to see what those experiences have for somebody like myself and somebody like you too. If you've ever been to Africa, you've explored that or experienced it. Comment section below, let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, you already know what to do, man. Likes up, share, comment, and subscribe. Doc would highly appreciate that one. Again, if you guys want to support the channel in any capacity, please feel free to do so. There's a thank you button in the corner, a little heart there. You want to put a couple dollars on the Good Doc's books, Cash App, PayPal. You already know what it is, man. I just appreciate you guys locking in. Y'all know what time it is, man. Time for the Good Doc to go and get to getting. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.